would have thought?
Would have thought losers finals with Frenzy and Triff?
I've never seen a Battlefield game 1 before in my life,
yeah,
dude.
true.
These players are so unique and interesting.
I did not know this stage was legal, honestly.
Yeah. Such a 2022. If the game's we play a different game.
Ooh, really nice find by Triff in there. That slightly too high up B, just a little bit too high.
I hate how good he is. Why is he always so ready to kill Spaceys?
Ooh, but good laser to stuff Triff's approach with that forward air.
And now just not quite on the tech, and getting out of the corner usually is really hard for Peach. And Frenzy just elected to be patient, but the moment he's given Triff one chance, that's it, you know. He just racked on the damage, and he's not going to stop. Is he going to go down low?
Oh, goodness! He did that against Ja Ryden as well, but with a turnip. Like, he threw a turnip down and then went for the up B and got the stage spike as well. So clearly, this is something from Triff's playbook. He's got this on lock.
Yeah, I've not seen anyone raw dog that kind of edge guard before.
That was
There's the typical like float down A's. I don't even need the float.
Oh, Frenzy claims stops the four stock in the process.
Optimal.
Optimal.
If you're gonna die anyway, you might as well take Triff with you. Again, well, I don't even think it's that bad for Triff to be locked in the corner. Peach can just turn that situation around so easily, and Falco just do be dying.
Yeah, no, 100%. We saw earlier Triff forced to the very corner of the stage and still managing to find his way out with a dash attack and open up huge on Frenzy, so you really got to be careful.
Often as well, he likes to just float a little bit off the stage, and then like you whiff going for the end of the stage, because that's where your character stops. And then Peach just comes back in.
Yeah, and then you start feeling the pressure.
Yeah. Does the little Homer Simpson, just goes out in the hedge, but then he's coming back out the hedge.
Faster than ever as well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice up angled forward tilt by Frenzy to catch Triff's float. But now Triff going to get an edge guard opportunity, and that turn's going to connect, and that'll do it.
Game 1.
Clean 3-stock for Triff, a completely different.
You wouldn't believe that set was earlier today.
Yeah.
Based on that Game 1 performance. That looks like a bog standard Triff Falco set.
Frenzy taking the chance to get a little bit more hydrated. Going into this Game 2, probably going to Yoshi's. He did counterpick Yoshi's during the winner set, so I figure it's pretty much a safe bet at this point. Although it wasn't so.
You're a genius. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, there we go.
Where else?
I never doubted myself.
Where else would you take Peach?
Actually,
I take it to
Compton isn't terrible. Pokemon maybe.
I take it to a nice restaurant.
Oh yeah, fair enough. No. The distinguished gentleman answer.
We don't need to fight. Don't hurt me.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Exactly. I've seen you against these weird people that you fight on these islands. It's terrifying.
Oh,
you fuck them up.
A really nice turnip nair from Triff, and he's got a stitch, I think.
Oh,
it's gone.
I love the crowd, you know.
Yeah, the stitch comes out.
Let Frenzy know. Yeah.
Look out, Frenzy!
Watch out!
He's got a stitch!
Stay safe!
Frenzy staying patient on his edge guard, but then gets a little bit too antsy, diving off with that back air, and Triff's getting big damage for it.
Oh, so many up airs. I've seen Triff do that a couple times as well on the recovery, just dipping low early, expecting people to jump out, and then he just sneaks in a little up air. And it became like a huge combo for him. Netted him so much percent, and that's why F4 is killing.
And Randall came in clutch to save Frenzy, but Triff was ready for it, continuing that edge guard. Frenzy is in a bad place right now. Oh, really bad, under the ledge as well.
It's not looking great, is it? I swallowed the UK pill, dude. It's not going well. Don't know why I expected that. We need something.
Triff, miracle.
Yeah, Triff's not gonna let us have it.
I heard this is the new John Lewis Christmas ad. It starts off really like underdog story, and then Frenzy brings it back.
We got Prof.
True.
Yeah. You can't beat all three of us. That's just mean.
Up throw, up air, not going to connect. Goes for forward air instead. Doesn't manage to connect it either.
Yeah, up throw, up air, really not connected.
Yeah, no, it's you really got to hope for just no DI at that point.
Yeah. Well, Falco on the platform normally like, oh no, I'm going to get down it, aren't I? Not if you're Triff. This punish is huge.
What an extension with that dash
Throws
attack.
the turnip
dipping
low.
Oh! Stage spike. Can Frenzy make it back? No, Randall also not coming out in time.
That low turnip was almost the smartest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Frenzy also did go low. He just knew. It's so weird considering most of Triff's practice is just beating up a CPU, but how his punish game is so developed around like the next human option. Like I don't know how he got here as a player.
Yeah.
He's so smart in how he places himself. Platforms, they can be a challenge for Peach. Yeah, just waiting for Frenzy to come down. Pretty smart.
Yeah, Frenzy's still staying patient, but Triff floating right over laser hiding. Really tricky to deal with Peach floating just over the laser hide because it also lulls you into a false sense of security of like, I can laser here and maybe it'll stuff Peach out, and then Peach just comes in and forward airs you.
Yeah. Also in that first set, just the edge guarding was so much more consistent. This looks like your traditional Triff set where just like, they're coming back on stage every time. They cannot be hit.
Yeah, much trickier.
My commentator's curse almost worked. Triff coming back, toting onto the ledge. Up throw and Frenzy, getting on the platform.
Nice tech chase.
One more, that's a strong nair. 2-0. Is Frenzy going to take it back to Yoshi's?
I'm not sure about that, honestly. Maybe needing a bit more space. It seems like Triff was all over him. Even when you think that Falco should maybe be the aggressor, Triff was sort of floating all over these platforms, coming in with forward airs, you know, just diving in. I
think towards the end there, Frenzy did kind of change that, and the game plan was way more around the platforms. But eventually, they still just ran into Triff. So I think if he does take him to a larger stage, we're just going to see that kind of expanded back out. You know? I actually wouldn't like to see Dreamland because of that.
Yeah.
I think Frenzy is more likely to throw out a bad approach than Triff punishes on a stage like that.
We're getting Battlefield, which again, a little bit more space, maybe a little more comfortable. Oh, and that's a really good start for Frenzy.
Wow.
He needs that.
Yeah, the crowd loving it. JV? JV?
The crowd believes.
Crowd always believes. The crowd is your bestest friend sometimes. If you're UK.
Right.
We're out here.
Frenzy opening up here, getting a lot of damage as well. Like, even though that first stock was sort of, you could say, oh yeah, Triff kind of threw that away. Frenzy's still playing this
there
perfectly,
we go.
Yeah.
This is that previous set Frenzy.
Yeah, a little bit too late maybe.
The pillow boost. It's finally kicking in.
He's plugged in the pillow.
You know what it is? He was warming up with Sharp, who is a good Peach, but just plays very different to Triff.
Sure,
now the Triff adaptations, they're kicking in again. They're kicking in, dude!
Dipping low, baiting Triff into coming in high and getting that backer. This down smash as well, going to send off pretty far. Can he close this out? No, Triff getting back to ledge safely.
This was the difference in the last set, as I said. The edge guards are just so much cleaner, so much more consistent. Triff can get his one hit. He won't even get it! Frenzy just about making it back. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
He dipped super low for that one.
Yeah. That was the, oh shit, I live, do something crazy they won't expect. Oh, Triff did expect it. Alright, on the platform can be kind of rough for Peach to get down. Yeah, not really getting anything. Falco just slowly creeping in on there. But you got to come correct when you're coming to Triff.
Yeah, and this down smash is going to be huge because now sets up for an edge guard. Can Triff get this? Yeah, goes down for that trade. Really smart. Not going to die, so that was kind of scary. I mean, he was,
yet.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, down throw. Can he get this tech chase?
No, you did. That's good.
He did not.
I'm quite happy about that.
Did you guys bet your bits on that one? I'm sorry.
Oh, get up attack. Does give Frenzy a lot of time, but doesn't need it. Catches him out of the air anyway. 179%. That's good that you're killing him, but shouldn't be let Triff live that much. It just speaks to that DI. Like, he's just so incredible at living forever. Triff, of course. Falco, nah.
Nah.
It's not even your fault. Like, it's just the character.
You got dealt a bad hand, my
Oh,
friend.
those lasers were so good.
Yeah, forward stacking a lot of damage as well.
It's not stopping. The UK, we're getting high-speed rail.
Oh, that's kind of scary, though. He overcommitted a little bit at that platform.
Oh no, Triff touched him, he might die.
He might
die.
Like,
the punish is that good that we're genuinely worried.
Yeah, look at this. This back air finds that tech chase at the platform land.
Yeah.
Oh, and eats away at that shield.
It's just how much Triff gets off of stray hits.
Yeah, exactly. You think, like, most people aren't prepared for stray hits, but if Triff finds a back air, he's taking it as far as he possibly can.
Like, a lot of Frenzy stuff is like, that was a really good setup, and here's the punish. Sometimes Triff like, oh, I hit this back air, let's go.
Yeah.
You know? 100% though. Ooh. It's nice with Frenzy because now he can do what he's used to, which is taking his time. But that's not what wins him the games.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about it.
This change of pace might give Triff a chance to catch his breath. And
exactly.
there you go, approaching into the corner and getting Frenzy off stage. Now this dash attack is huge because it sends the wrong way.
Now Frenzy trying to keep this pressure up. Go for these little wave dash backs, the good little baits. Yeah, Electro.
Oh, the bomb!
Completely whiffed for Triff. Ready for it.
Here it is, the tech chase. And goes to the top plat, but Frenzy keeping it tricky, going back down to the stage.
How does he know exactly where to be at all times? Catching Frenzy.
Frenzy makes it back!
Back onto stage. Okay, now we're both at 100%. How's it going to go down here? The crowd cheering for Frenzy. Triff just hitting down smash. Frenzy no punish. Trying to lock him in the corner here.
Yeah, staying so patient. Neither of them can find an opening, and they're both trying to make sure they don't overcommit, but Triff going for the forward air there, kind of tricky.
The animal noise is coming out for the crowd. Frenzy trying to stop Triff from making it back, locking him in the corner, but the power shield on the laser, always making it as hard as he can.
The up
B's! We're amazing with punish. Frenzy on the board.
Shakes his head. No,
he's not even happy.
I think Frenzy doesn't. I mean, it's deserved, but it feels kind of like, oh man, Triff just kind of whiffed. You know,
he just randomly up B.
Yeah. But I mean, it would have been insane if he hit that up B.
Your dog, if I hit it though.
Imagine society if Triff hit that up B. Think about it. Think about it.
That's what they don't teach in school.
We are going to FD
though.
Oh
shit.
So this will be an interesting matchup, obviously. We saw earlier with both Triff and Sharp, actually, against Frenzy, they had issues getting those chain grabs going, really, because that's sort of what you need. It's like the crutch of the matchup, right? Falco kind of out-combos you a lot of the time, out-neutrals you a lot of the time, but having those chain grabs is just a complete deal-breaker.
Oh, la, la. I actually don't remember. Oh, wow.
And luckily, Frenzy gets back on stage there. It could have gone a lot worse.
The DI around the down smash was really good. Mega clutch too. I was gonna say I don't actually remember the FD game because I was so adrenaline out of my mind.
Right. Yeah. It was a tense moment for everyone.
Yeah. And it might be happening again.
It was like a 2 or 3 stock if I recall correctly. Which, if we get that again, we'll be going to game 5. But Triff evening it back up real quick.
Yeah, just stay humble, you crowd. That was one nice stock. Can he read me like that again?
We'll wait and see.
I love running all the way away from turnips.
Yeah.
It was a little Falco run.
That reminds me of Max versus Ja Ryan in the last game. Ja Ryan was getting ready for a side B, and you just see Max run across the whole stage. He was like, not happening. I'm not getting misfired.
Nah, don't touch me, though.
Yeah, not.
Oh, F throw. You might live to regret that, Triff. Trying to challenge him coming down with dash attack. Just a trade in the end, though. And now Frenzy keeping this pressure up. Trying to bait Triff forward. It's kind of working for him.
And on that last FD game, the FD game in the last set, we saw Frenzy employ a lot of down air to end these Triff stocks, because when Peach is on the ledge, obviously Peach very vulnerable on the ledge.
Yeah.
Not many options to get back up. And if you can pop...
That's it.
Oh, wait! Clips him with the up B.
I cannot believe I just saw that. I feel like I should have seen more of that.
Right, yeah.
The way he did it, I was like, oh, and the ledge has been held. But no, Triff has this sneaky little back pocket thing.
Oh man, and that turnip setup was insane. And you saw there floating over laser height, but Frenzy just lasering the highest he possibly can to clip Triff with it. Oh, nice. Just walking away.
Let's go.
Walk up and walk away.
Yeah. What are you going to do, huh?
It's the pacifist approach.
That's right, USD. Now he's trying to smother Triff. Had him in his shield.
It's working. I mean, he's tacked on quite a bit of damage, and Triff yet to find a solid grab here.
Ooh, kind of whiffing there on the dash attack, but not too much coming from Frenzy's way. Now sending him off stage. It's always tense. It's almost never a kill, but it's always tense.
Yeah. It's a nail biter through and through.
Yeah, but when it's this way around, it's like, oh no.
Unfortunately, I really thought Frenzy could get that tech there with that back air, but I guess he just wasn't expecting the back air.
Yeah, you would have hit it.
Oh yeah, easy money, easy money.
Yeah.
I would have been down 4 stocks to 1, but I would have hit that back. I would have hit that tech easy.
Exactly. Worried about the wrong things, my friend.
Triff opening up with that forward air, but Frenzy's still not out of the game. If he can get a strong hit here, he can bring this to last stock, but Triff saying no.
No, Triff got a straight hit, and we've been talking about how much he gets off of those.
Oh,
that might be
nice. There you go. That's the tech he needs, but Triff calling him out and grabbing that ledge. Really nicely done. It looked like it was doable there for a little bit, but Triff saying no, absolutely not.
Yeah, Triff, this UK goal